Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Who could make the difference?
Well, this guy, Hudson-Odoi, is one of the gems in a great generation of English talent, Peter. A wide player, competent playing from either side. I find him, unlike a lot of his contemporaries, to be a more deceptive and unpredictable player in that he isn't a ball hogger, quite the opposite.
Oh, quite no argument from me on that one. There's the whistle, and here we go. Savona. Good work on the right flank here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Savona. Casemiro gets a foot in here.
Casemiro, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And he scores! It's a goal thanks to, after 9 minutes, is number 30.
Manchester United gain their reward with an early goal.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. It'll be a throw-in. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Zinchenko, Gibbs White, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Menu. So what can they make of this? And it's played forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Menu makes the interception. Matheus Cunha. And he's there to clear it. Could move up a gear here. Hudson-Odoi. He's free, he has got space. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Played into space. Great defending, strong and determined. Douglas Luiz. Bruno Fernandes. Hudson-Odoi. Zinchenko crosses. Tries to get it clear. That's tidy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's good running with the ball. Very nicely done. Šeško.
Šeško really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gibbs-White succumbs to the pressure. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second.
Hudson-Odoi! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Played into space out wide. Oh, nice touch. Oh, good take in a good area. Bruno Fernandes. Kalimwendo. Kalimwendo laid out to the left flank. Does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Šeško. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Šeško really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 30.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Manchester United picked up all 3 points from their previous game. The win, however narrow, really important. Hudson-Odoi, and he's managed to get free. And he's heaved it away. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has put paid to that.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Shot a goal! Volleyd effort.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Really good play on the right, he's driving forward, gets into some space. It's a threat, and the shot! Aim forwards. Zinchenko. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Šeško! Lovely, now then. Oh, this is a growth for a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Douglas Luiz. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Lobbed in behind, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the counter is on. And it's Menu. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Zinchenko! And reclaimed it in a trice.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Šeško. Zinchenko shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Menu. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Great challenge, time to perfection. Hudson-Odoi. That has been cut short. And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. And that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. You're feeling this for you, Jim.
Well, you know my record in derbies, Peter, but despite all that, it's an experience I savoured. Yes, there's an awful lot of pressure amidst an atmosphere that's as intense as it comes. You've got to deal with that pressure.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
Good take. Isak! Split-second reaction.
Isak actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Diallo has got himself a free kick. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Manchester United are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue.
Bruno Fernandes! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
He's found a way through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Kimpembe. Oh, that's nice. And here's Bruno Fernandes. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Kerkez. Moved on forwards. Kerkez. And the counter is on. Well, that's well seen too. Frimpong finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Isak! There it is! There is the breakthrough! That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Alisson, long ball by the goalkeeper. And he's straight offside. Well, I'll tell you what, there's been a lot of inflammatory talk leading up to this. It's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Bruno Fernandes is offering some sort of an apology there. He's certainly called him there. It's a free kick. He has shown him a yellow card. Cleared away. And here's Mohamed Salah. Vitz. Bugatti, aim forwards. And here's the chance to counter. Bruno Fernandes, played out towards the right wing. Kimpembe cuts out the pass. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bugatti. Bruno Fernandes, spread out to the left. Oh, good ball!
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take...
Ahmad! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's played forward. Now it's Vitz. Does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. Kekes is there and he can get that clear. Keeper has taken decisive action. Vitz forwards and with intent. Kekes. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Tries a shot! That's going to go a long way. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Sheshko, big chance!
Comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Manchester United have the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fit.
Gakpo with the foul. Bugatti. Could try cutting inside here. Bruno Fernandes. Sheshko, big chance! Cleared without complication. Now it's Gakpo. Oh, super find. Gakpo, and he's certainly onside here. And it's played forward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Kimpembe, played towards the other side. Kerkez. Gravenberg. Wits. This has gone, that's a foul. Gravenberg! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. Into the lead once more. Oh, that is a bit special. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bruno Fernandes. Can he shapes the sights? He hits the net.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Diallo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Šeško. It's made its way to him. Matheus Cunha. That is a brilliant interception. So what can they make of this? Isak. He's through, now is he in? Moved on forwards. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes.
There's the shot! Ugarte, aim forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ahmad, he's got away. Kimpembe gets it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has been cut short. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Šeško and the shot! This time surely! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Matheus Cunha. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Isak. A decent chance! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And now he has two. Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Nice physical challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's there to clear it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Soboslai. The cross comes in. Oh, what a climb! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Konate goes forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? Caught offside that time. They are right into last chance territory.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chance! It was a good Matheus Cunha! Late in the day, this could well be it!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Chiesa, Isak, Soboslai! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, it's come loose. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! A momentary lapse exploited with glee. So all square with almost no time remaining. That has been clubbed away. Bradley. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100.
Hello, welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. You do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
There's the whistle, and here we go. That's a simple one for the keeper. Aim forwards. And he's there to get it away. Moved on forwards. Ugarte. Matches Cunha. That's good defending, very good defending. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He likes Moriba.
Must have been told to look for ways to try and construct some space down the middle here.
And what is it, Jim, that they're actually achieving?
Well, it opens up the pitch, stretches the opposition, and it activates more running room.
Matches Cunha. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And so we have the first set piece of the game. This certainly looks appetising, well within shoot. He's gone for it. Oh, crossbar! And goal! Manchester United! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good work on the right flank here. Oh, look at the space here. Matches Cunha. And the shots! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, can he get onto this? Keeper's got good distance on that. That's an excellent interception. gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. It's lofted through here. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, such a clever touch. Takes a shot! Now it's Maciej Cunha. And again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Manchester United finish the first half strongly, as so often they do. That's really well manoeuvred. Good play on the left-hand side here. Well, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maciej Cunha does really well to win the ball there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He likes Moriba. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might go even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Manchester United 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. We're already back up and running after half-time. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. He can run onto that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Danger averted for now. Nicely intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Herring after the ball here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He likes Moriba. Well read, nice interception. Well timed, excellent interception. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Moved on forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Ugarte. He's in a good position here. Gets good distance on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a good ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Keeper's got good distance on that. In with the challenge. Oh, just skips, shoots! Aim forwards. Ugarte. And that has been plucked away. Caught offside that time. We expected better, and so did he. And trying everything to subdue him here.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
And that was very necessary. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Dallo.
Number 19, coming on the field. Number 24,
Ugarte.
number 36, number 20,
And it's played forward.
number 14.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Probing pass. And that has sent him sprawling. Ugarte. Oh, good piece, having a shot! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing team. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that's well seen too. Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Shot, surely! Sticks it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
There's a foul. Free kick's been given. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Mingueza. And time is up. Manchester United, well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. Well, that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
It's come loose. Bugatti, aim forward. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away. Can he shoot? And the shot! Ignoring. Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes wins the duel this time. Bob does really well to win the ball there. Bob, lobbed in behind. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Bruno Fernandes really has been in sparkling form, hasn't he? No doubt we'll hear plenty of rumours about him when the transfer window opens.
I suspect there is. You can understand the speculation, but as to exactly where he might end up, that's the tricky part. The great thing about this is because of the form he's in, he can pick whatever club he wants.
That looks a cracking ball. That is a little undercooked. Bob. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. And it's Bernardo Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. Matches Nunes with a definite foul there. Matches Nunes is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Bob. Bob crosses it in. Here comes... Oh, what a...
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though.
Can he finish? Rodri. And it's played forward. Manchester United are trailing against the run of play. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Matthews Cunha in with the challenge. Matches Nunes, finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Shot at goal! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter.